Today we're going to talk about great value pieces in the pre-owned marketplace. Hey guys, it's Ryan with Oliver Smith Jeweler, and today we're going to talk about 3 pieces that I think are going to be great values for your pre-owned market. So first up, we basically have the gold Rolex market. And I don't mean this watch in general, the Rolex Yachtmaster. This is just an example. But there's so many great gold watches from Rolex that are way under retail. Just the other day, I sold a white gold Cookie Monster. So it's the blue bezel, black dial for $18,000 off retail. If you do have the dough to spend on these, it's a great freaking value. Now, if you are trying to build a relationship with Rolex, then go buy these pieces at retail, right? Because if you're trying to get something down the road, like a stainless steel Daytona or whatever it may be. But if your end game is just a gold Rolex, like a Daytona, Submariner, Yachtmaster, Sky Dweller, any of the above, basically in any metal group, so yellow, rose, or white gold, white probably being the least expensive, but you can find a lot of great values in this marketplace right now. So like for an example, this is a $21,500 watch. At retail, probably closer to 30 grand. Even the Sky Dwellers, they're $46,000 at retail. You could probably find them in the mid 30s. So that's a great value to get into a high-end Rolex. So moving on to steel watches. So now obviously not everybody can afford a gold piece. And if you're just looking for that great steel pieces, now yes, most steel pieces in the Rolex market are gonna be way above retail, like the Daytonas and actually most Sky Dwellers. But for instance, this black and or the white Sky Dweller actually go for barely above retail. Now I know it's still above retail, but it's still a good value being only $2,000 to $3,000 over retail. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to buy other things. You can just walk right in, spend a little bit extra, and get this watch on your wrist. Now, the blue and green dial in the Sky Dweller is gonna be a lot more expensive. Think low to mid 20s, which is still a pretty good value compared to like something like the Daytona being basically double retail in the marketplace right now. So if you're looking for a good value on steel Rolex, definitely go with the Sky Dweller, an Air King, even the Milgauss. It had that slight little increase after it got discontinued, but after that, it slowly trickled back down in price. So if you're looking for steel pieces, this is a good one to go for. And if you want to see any of these 3 pieces, make sure to head over to oliversmithjeweler.com. We also have a pretty big sale going on in our pre-owned department, which is also live on the website right now. So if you want to check out any of that, just make sure to check out oliversmithjeweler.com. And last but not least, let's talk about AP. So AP is a really hard watch to get into, just like Rolex. When you're going into the AP market, you're always going to talk about the Royal Oak. Now, most Royal Oaks, especially the normal Royal Oak, is going to be way above retail. So think like $27,000, $28,000 at retail. If you can get one, you're probably going to spend 100 to 200 grand to even get there. So in the marketplace, they're going for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, depending on which model you're talking about. But if you go with the offshore model, it's bigger, it's bulkier, but it's still an AP Royal Oak at the end of the day. Still a great movement. Now you can pick one up for under $20,000, sometimes even with box and papers, depending on the dial. But this one right here is $18,500. It is no box and papers, but you can get into the AP market for under 20, which is a huge deal nowadays. Now, if this was 10 years ago, you could probably get into almost any AP Royal Oak for under 20,000. That's not really the case anymore. So if you're looking for a steal of a deal in the marketplace when it comes to AP, check out the offshore. And once again, if you do want to check out any of these 3 pieces or any of our sale items, head over to oliversmithjeweler.com. Now I want to hear from you guys. Comment below, what's the best deal you've either gotten or the best deal you've seen in the pre-owned marketplace?